Good evening, good morning, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Bar, and we are here to get to some very integral pieces of the news. Okay, I hope everyone is having a great one. I'm sorry for this late delay. I just looked up and 3 entire days have passed. What the fuck? Update, I am no longer in the unemployment line, so round of applause for ya boy, okay? Couple of really small things we are going to be getting to. I like to describe them as a couple of pieces of housekeeping, okay? Tony Khan has just went on the Ariel Helwani's podcast, and it was pretty captivating. I mean, there was a lot of topics from counter-programming all the way to superstars that have been away for a while, like Chris Jericho, like Britt Breaker. I think it was a really captivating and really impactful podcast moving forward. You know, this being the week of Full Gear, I think this is going to bring a lot of eyes, either negative or positive, to the dub. I mean, this is a really smart move all around. I was just genuinely impressed by this interview, and I think if you're looking forward to catching it, make yourself available, all right? Because I'm not going to lie, it's worth it. Another piece of news that we're going to get into is AEW's Dynamite. This week is going to be in Boston, and your boy is going to be there live. You might catch me behind Tony Schiavone, okay? I might have a nice little Cappy D Barra sign, maybe, who knows what I might do, but I will be there in attendance at AEW's Dynamite / Collision, so I have a couple of beers, and I have myself a good old-fashioned time. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit more chronological for this video being that I did not get to Collision, so we're just going to be blowing past that Collision. It is a very good Collision. I mean, we start off with the Death Riders going up against a couple of jobbers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these guys are some jobbers, all right, but they hoop and they do their fucking thing. Okay, what I really like from this match is the beginning. There are like some really good live shots between Danny Garcia and Daddy Magic. It was good, and it was a nice way to start the show. This is what led to Jon Moxley being on commentary for the entirety of this night, which automatically bumped up this Collision to an easy 7.5 out of 10. I mean, that paired with all the matches. I mean, from Mark Briscoe to Mark Davis, very competitive match. I also really appreciated Kyle versus Mark. The build for that is going to be phenomenal. I really do believe that Mark is going to be going over for that. Also, some small things with Tay Mello, all stuff with Tay Mello and the MXM. I really enjoyed that. MXM is very over in this household. I also really enjoyed Marina Shafir going out there interfering after the Tay Mello win and Tony Storm kind of having a stare down with Jon Moxley. There was a lot of good components to this Collision, okay? Somebody said a while ago that Collisions are low-key better than the Dynamites, and with what we're getting next week on Collision with Okada and Masquerada, plus this Collision, they might be on the right. I don't know. They might be on to something, all right? This is a very fun Collision. I mean, even all the way down to Sky, Scorpio, even all the way down to Scorpio Sky versus Kyle Fletcher. It is a fun fucking match. Obviously, Scorpio doesn't go over, but there are some very nice grabs. And there was a young child and his father in the front row, and I was looking at that like, memories being made, man. Memories being made. That's what the fucking wrestling industry is all about, all right? Christopher Daniels took a bump, meaning maybe he might be cleared to work soon. That was pretty interesting. We also got a really nice match between Maya World and Aya. They went against Alex Windsor and Rio. Rio and Alex Windsor obviously go over, but this could have been Knox and Alizé, if they would have kept their fucking heads down. This is a really nice match, all right? And this led into our main event, 8-man tag match with LFI, FTR, and Jet Speed. They also have Jet Speed with Bandino and FI and FTR versus Jet Speed, Bandino, and one other individual that is escaping my memory right now. I'm sure it will come to me later in the editing process, but this is a very fun match. Sammy Guevara is out there. He's getting good minutes. I mean, he's performing to the hell of visibility. He's also getting a good reaction from the crowd. You can never be too upset with that. What I also really appreciate from this Collision is the right people going over, okay? Nobody's booked like a fucking douchebag, okay? Even from Roosh all the way down to Drilistico, okay? Everybody in this match has purpose and they fit some... God damn it. God damn it, Jalisco isn't even in this match. Okay, from Roosh all the way down to Dax and Cash, everybody in this match serves a purpose and they execute damn near flawlessly. I wish that Brody King would have been in this match, but you can't always get what you ask for, right? I really do appreciate the production also, but I mean, it was Juice Robinson. That's who it is. Juice Robinson was in this match, and Roosh and Juice Robinson both have insane levels of fucking motion. If we can get Juice Robinson on a fucking title run or a tag title run with Juice somewhere down the line, I'm telling you, Rush Juice practically prints its own fucking money. Okay, this is a really nice collision, and I really appreciated Bandino going over. I mean, Mike Bailey took an insane fucking spot on the apron that I think shattered his kneecaps for the foreseeable future. But all in all, this was a very fun collision, and I'm not gonna lie, revisiting this collision leaves me with a bit more of a lighthearted view on Raw, because Raw was doo-doo. And I can't say that it was doo-doo because I was unfortunately there to witness it almost in fucking person, okay? I damn near welcomed the fucking dairy astral projected into the fucking arena the second AJ Lee's music hit, okay? I went, oh my god, what are we doing? Are we gonna set up Becky Lynch going over strong and, progressing a 1v1 with AJ Lee down the line? No! You know what we got? We got Maxine Dupree getting a fucking title shot after 3, not 1, but 3 attempts. I can't fucking stand this show. Not only because they sit here and they give people nonsense like fucking Maxine Dupree going over with an interference by me. She didn't go over clean, right? And that's something that Becky Lynch can use in promos against Maxine Dupree moving forward. But you even have fucking segments like Brock Lesnar coming out, and it's like, if AJ Lee is on a show, you can damn near be certain that Brock Lesnar is going to be on the show. Moving forward, if you see AJ Lee, expect that nigga Brock. And they're like intertwined at this fucking point. I don't know what this company's fucking deal is with bringing back people just for the fuck of it. I mean, we're practically into the fucking nitty and gritty of this review. They bring back Dolph Ziggler, just like they fucking brought back Zack Ryder, and you know what happens to Dolph Ziggler? He eats a pin to Solo Sikoa, okay? The fake fucking OTC. I can't even rationalize this shit. In what world is a potential Solo versus John Cena more profitable than a potential Dolph versus John Cena? In what world? In any world. And now we're just gonna sit here and have Dolph swim around the fucking mid-cards, maybe have an NXT match. Ooh. Fuck out of here, bro. Listen, this Raw was fucking abysmal, but as I said, the collision made this a little more bearable. So we're going to be getting directly into Raw, okay? November 17th, 2025. All right, we are fully done with our review for AEW's Collision. November 14th, 2025. Show begin. Yes, Raw, okay, November 17th, 2025. This show was a damn near travesty, okay? Putting this right up next to Collision was probably one of the worst choices I could have fucking do in terms of reviewing this show, okay? Let's just go through everything in its totality, shall we? This Raw was mid, okay? Nothing on this show moved me. And if anything on this show moved you, that's great. That's awesome. I'm gonna need a little bit more fucking honesty from you though moving forward, okay? You know what we get from this fucking Raw? We get a confirmation that John Cena's second to third last date, I'm not even sure on the fucking numbers on this shit anymore, right? It's going to be a rehashed match that we already fucking got. Why the fuck aren't we getting a new competitor for the IC title? Why isn't Dom taking this story and going so much fucking further with it, considering a Vikingo? Maybe even a Wagner, huh? Can you guys consider a maybe 45-minute classic in the fucking Mexico City halls of the wrestling fucking pantheon between Dominic Mysterio and fucking Wagner Jr.? It's not off the table. There's hundreds upon hundreds of AAA talent that can go up for that AAA belt on a AAA pay-per-view. Or maybe a WWE pay-per-view. Oh my god. Survivor Series with the Dominic Mysterio defense, including the AAA title. How fucking mind-boggling. Okay, I do also want to say quickly that Natalya has secured the NWA Women's Championship, something that me and a handful of podcasters suggested that she should have done 7 fucking months ago, but that's neither here nor there. We are simply acknowledging feats when they are dished out. Okay, listen, the entirety of this Dominic and Cena thing, it's not moving me. Okay, even the match that they had with Cena, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day and company, like, what the fuck is this? All right, there was a cute spot with the 5-knuckle shuffle, and the ending was nice. I guess if you consumed the ending in a vacuum without any prior knowledge of this entire fucking retirement run from John Cena, it was a cute match. I guess it was a cute little match. Knowing that realistically John Cena will not be going to AEW, he will not be wrestling Kenny Omega, and this is the final couple of fucking days / weeks we're getting of the GOAT, one of the greatest of all time, the Unseen 17, Boston's unsung hero, John Cena. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. And I wish there was a little bit more fucking vibrato put into some of these matches other than rematch, Cena, rematch, Cena. Like, other than rematch, Brock Lesnar, rematch, crowd chants, rematch. It's fucking boring, okay? And this fucking retirement run is dead. It's dead on fucking arrival, okay? It's just got much of a fucking pulse in it than Dick Cheney, okay? Next fucking topic, all right? Now we're gonna be fucking talking about the fucking women in this locker room. Now, let's be honest with ourselves, right? Maxine Dupree is she's a fine professional wrestler. She is not in a spot, unlike a Bayley, unlike a fucking Kairi Sane, unlike a goddamn Raquel Rodriguez, where she needs to be the IC champion. She's not in that spot. She's not in that spot. Roxanne Perez is across the fucking hall. You're gonna give it to Maxine Dupree? In the words of a famous BC Amplified, Maxine Dupree! This is who the fuck you're gonna put all your chips to the middle of the table for. And then you have this fucking win cascaded by AJ Lee. So now AJ and Becky's completely off the table. You can't do AJ and Becky. In case we want to fucking sit here and do Maxine Dupree like John Cena did Rey Mysterio that one night on Raw. Unless that's what the fuck this run is gonna be. It's gonna be a fucking 2-week run, and Becky Lynch is gonna unleash the demon or whatever. Listen, there's room for Natalya to come out here and, wrap the story up in a cute little bow, but they got AJ out here instead of Natalya. So where the fuck is Natalya gonna come from? It's the little things you just have to make sense of when you have to look at the booking of the show, and it's just bad, man. It's fucking bad. It's stupid, okay? I didn't even fucking think about it, but last week on SmackDown, there was a fucking match between Bronson Reed and Cody Rhodes, and this just got completely stepped on by the no-names. And kayfabe, why the fuck would the no-names step on a potential win for their fucking team? Small production like that, it really does baffle the fucking mind, okay? Next fucking topic we're gonna be talking about is the Judgment Day going against the Trump advocates, all right? Andrew Schultz and friends are ringside, and Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and JD McDonald, all right, JD Vance, they get into a little scuffle with, what was like the Flagrant podcast or some shit? I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, this guy, Schultz, has been cock-eating Trump for the past year plus, and Trump being fucking locked in smooth and tightly with these Epstein files, for this to be what the fuck you air, for this to take up 3 minutes of fucking live airtime, a comedian and professional wrestlers fake tussling. What is this? But we can't get fucking Kairi Sane on a single run. We can't get a Finn Balor single run. Oh gosh, man. Oh gosh. I mean, there really is nothing else to fucking talk about, alright? I mean, the second coming of fucking Rock in Austin with Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree, and the fucking beginning of this fucking show with Cena, Sheamus, and Rey Mysterio going up against the Judgment Day, it took up a good portion of this show. There wasn't even a lot of promos in this fucking show, okay? The last real fucking thing that matters on this goddamn show is the Cena tournament between Javon Evans and Gunther. We're gonna have a very long, extensive conversation about Gunther, okay? Gunther got his old fucking gear back, he got his old theme song back, and the IWC is creaming their fucking pants about it. Let's make one thing very, very clear, staunchly fucking clear. As long as that fucking bald fraud, as long as the nose has that pen, there will not be any good booking for Gunther. Gunther tapped out in 6 seconds to Jay. You can't undo that. You cannot undo that. Gunther, the year prior to losing to Jey Uso, lost to Sami Zayn. Where the fuck has Sami Zayn been for the past 2 years when it comes to booking and successfulness? Has Sami Zayn been a world champion? Has he become King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber? Gunther has been getting pushed around for 2 years canonically via Sami Zayn and Jey Uso by punks. Gunther's been getting pushed around by punks, and now he's supposed to enter this fucking thing, not even giving Edge a potential phone call, not getting Jeff Hardy, Ziggler in here, going up a ring or two. No, we got Solo Sikoa. We got Gunther, the guy who just came back from some bullshit ass injury. I was wholeheartedly hoping that he was faking a nose injury just to show up 2 years down the line at fucking Double or Nothing. I'm serious. I'm so fucking serious about this. I am so done with the booking and the, oh my god, is it? It's him. This bullshit fucking idea that when superstars come back, the entire world's supposed to implode on itself. Okay, you want to know what happens at the end of this fucking Raw, right? You know what happens at the end of this Raw? Roman Reigns, Brock face off. Those are two people who have not been in this fucking company. They haven't been on TV, kayfabe wise, in over 3 weeks. Who gives a fuck about them? Who gives a fuck? Why, as a fan base, should we give a fuck about people who can't even show up to their fucking day jobs? CM Punk and Roman Reigns are playing fucking two cop zoos. They're like two cop zebras in the new Zootopia. What the fuck are you why are you even here then? Why are you even here? Why not give this shit to fucking Kofi Kingston, Axiom, Nathan fucking Frazier, Ilya Dragunov, people who sit here and they wrestle day in, day out, week in and week out. Instead we get fucking Cody Rhodes, Mr. Libations, the Tribal Trumpy, alright, and the fucking piss fetish Brock the Molester. It's bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit. In between all this Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, the no names, fucking Paul Heyman, throw this shit away. Throw it the fuck away, okay? There is nothing on this fucking card that is even worth remotely fucking speaking about, unless it's quite literally women's wrestling. Women's wrestling, as always, is saving the fucking industry, okay? There was nothing about this Raw worth giving a fuck about, quite literally, except for John Cena getting thrown into the fucking mud rings with another rematch. Same thing that he had to get dealt with Randy Orton, okay? Same thing that we had to get dealt with AJ Styles. We can't even get new innovative matches. Where's Obafemi? Fuck it. Throw the hat off. Maybe give Dragon Lee anything remotely interesting where we can walk away and go, that's in the pantheon of John Cena's classics. I can't even think of one John Cena match in this entire retirement run. That I feels like goes to this pantheon of top 10. I mean that. I really do mean that. Unless maybe you want to sit here and chalk up his match with AJ. Or maybe even his match with Sammy at SmackDown. Like, oh man, it's just been poor. It's been poor. And I'd be a liar if I tell you anything in this Raw's retaining. I mean, even some of the fucking talking heads, right? Like the Cornettes and the Bubba Rays, they can't find anything to fucking talk about this show because there's nothing to talk about. It's dead. It's stale. It's dry, and the fan base is noticing. That's why they're putting down the tarps, and fans aren't dropping $3,000 on fucking bottleneck seats for fucking LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso. They're not doing it. Rightfully so. Okay? This was Raw, November 17th, 2025. You tell me what you thought about this Raw. You tell me what captivated you for this Raw, and maybe you could leave it in the comments for your boy, okay? Because Cappy D Barra wasn't moved and he wasn't entertained by the World Wrestling Federation, okay? As I always say, all right, you guys stay tuned, you guys stay safe, you guys stay beautiful, all right? Peace.